I'm gonna hurry up here, but this is my first day in western Minnesota hunting pheasants with this nutcase, Sadie, my 3-year-old lab. Just walked into public land and I'm just like vibrating with excitement. I love this stuff so much. Even though the conditions aren't that great, just seeing a couple birds already gets me really excited. And this country is so cool because a lot of the best cover is on public land. You know, because if it can be farmed, they're gonna farm it. And so the stuff that can't be farmed with these cattails and this geothermal cover is public. So you actually have a weird situation here where some of the best hunting is on the public land. Kind of like a unique situation. I'll see some bucks, I'll see coyotes, ducks, but I'm here for roosters. And this is like my guilty pleasure hunt. This is my favorite thing to do once the rut winds down. Just trying to get a beat on where the birds are. Cattails are super blown in, pretty gnarly, pretty wet. But she's getting really birdie here. And we're kind of getting off of where a lot of people walk, and that's kind of what I like to do. But I think you get your best pheasant hunts when you hunt solo and you let the dog just go. I'm gonna check this out, I'm gonna check this out, I'm gonna set the pace. I'm very excited to have like 5 days of just this to do with my dog.
A big old cattail slough might look intimidating from the outside, and truthfully, once you wade into them, it doesn't get a hell of a lot better. But if you do, you'll notice that what appeared to just be mono-habitat suddenly becomes an environment with all kinds of vegetation, like patches of dogwood, clumps of willows, or veins of sawgrass along drainage ditches. You'll see soft edges of habitat throughout, and you'll suddenly realize why pheasants are just so fond of this type of cover.
Gotcha, so birdie there. This is like Jurassic Park. Oh, you just like hear the dog through, and it's tough. It's pretty warm and it's pretty calm, and that's really working against us here. Those pheasants don't have any reason to come out of the fields. She keeps getting fairly birdie, but she's a young dog, so you get a lot of false positives. Come on, let's go get them. She took a little bit. Oh yeah, that's a good puppy. Yeah, that's a good one. Yes. That's good. Yes, you are. Where those roosters at? Yeah. So this pup, she's 3 years old. This is her 3rd season. And I'm pretty good buddies with Tom Dockin, who's a really, really good trainer. So when I need a puppy, I'll call Tom up and say, hey, can you find me a bloodline that's just got tons of drive? Like I want so much drive it makes my wife want to divorce me. And then I like smaller dogs because they don't burn themselves out as much. I mean, this dog's a pipsqueak, but she can just go and go and go, and she's not burning herself out and beating on her joints. You know, people are like, I want tons of drive in the field and a dog that just shuts it off at home. It doesn't work that way, like naturally. You have to just get as much drive as possible, work with that. So I would rather have a little bit more of a nutcase at home that I have to work on and just get her, you know, manage her energy, versus being like, give me a slug so I have something that lays around all day at home, but I don't want it, you know, walking in my tracks. I want it hunting the whole time. And that drive is so important. With the old dog, I can always tell when she was birdie by how her tail hit the cattail. I guess dog wags her tail the whole time. So you can't tell yet. Wish I'd been a rooster. Good girl. Okay. Hunt dead, Sadie. Where is he? Where is it? Get it. Oh, that's a good puppy. Oh, yes, you did. You got him. Ah, it's such a rush. I cannot begin to describe how much I love this. I hunted with Steve Ranella last year in Oklahoma, and he told me that pheasants aren't real game birds. And I said, if you're man enough, you should come hunt with me because you'll work your ass off for these things. I've been walking for 3 hours, haven't seen a rooster yet. Now we just got him pinned up in this corner of these cattails here, and finally had one flush that I could shoot at. And then Sadie found him right away, but she couldn't get back to me. She was holding that rooster and she was standing in the water. So I walked up to her and she handed it to me, but oh, it feels so good. I know I'm kind of more known for being a whitetail guy, but man, I love roosters, and I really love wild roosters on public land. That's a good puppy, yeah. My buddies and I have a little running thing we do all pheasant season. We have a group chat, and we call it our grr face. So when we shoot a rooster, we do, and then all pheasant season long, we just send pictures of ourselves looking like total dipshits. I just got one from my buddy. Pheasant hunting specifically is like a very social hunt, but when I have a young dog, or there's just times where I'm just coming out of a busy deer season, I just like to go by myself and just let her call the shots. And I'm telling you, a lot of people don't want to do this. You know, they'll look at this cover and go, how can I hunt that by myself with just a dog? But if you slow down and let that dog work, they're gonna find the birds. When they're by themselves and you're not rushing them and they just work it out, those dogs, they just level up. And it's just such a peaceful kind of hunting style. And I love it. Just stepped into the sloughs on my second day over here in western Minnesota hunting pheasants. And same conditions as yesterday. Very calm, gonna be pretty warm. Just saw a rooster in the trees up here, but he's on private. But the dog's very excited and so am I. Tomorrow we're gonna get some wind, things will change a little bit, but it's gonna be another tough day today, but I don't really care. The dog wants to hunt, so do I. So people are probably wondering why I didn't shoot at that rooster there. And I wanted to, but these properties, you know, they're gridded out in sections. So you often end up hunting by roads and there's power lines in the way. But if they go the wrong way, you're shooting at the road, you're shooting at power lines. I just didn't want to do it. There were birds here. So this happens all the time. Drive over here and think, you know, the cattails will be 7 feet tall. And then you get in here and they're all blown over in this whole slough. It doesn't make much sense for the birds to be in here. Now, if you think about a pheasant's life from, you know, very soon after they hatch, aerial predation is like top of mind. And so if they have overhead cover, like those patches of willows, whatever, plum thickets, 7-foot tall cattail sloughs, nothing's gonna come down on them. But I get in here and I'm like a rooster walking along here, especially with these power lines. You can get hawks and stuff sitting up on there. It just doesn't look great. So I think I'm gonna skip over here and hunt this CRP and then cut the end of this cattail so where it looks like the cats are a little better. Sleeping.
While calm, cool conditions might seem ideal, the truth is that without at least a little wind, upland hunters are generally at a huge disadvantage. Now, of course, the dogs need the wind to work scent, but without any cover noise, the birds have plenty of warning that you're on the way, which is exactly what I'm dealing with today. And there is no divorcing hunting from weather, so you just deal with what you're given, and you cross your fingers and hope Mother Nature delivers better conditions soon.
She's super birdie right here. She got birdie up there, and I think there's some going ahead of us in this cattails, but she looks like they're still here. Good girl. Good girl. Where is he, bud? Get him. Come here. Oh, that's a good girl. Yeah. Did you get that rooster? Oh, you did. You did such a good job with him. Good girl. Yes. I just love that shit so much. I can hardly stand it. But that's what I want to see. I want to see my dog figure it out. Different types of cover. Get that flush. Mark that bird. I mean, I don't know how the hell they do it in here. She's 2 feet tall and this shit's like 4.5, 5 feet tall. But she ran right to that bird and picked him up. But she's so small, she has a hard time carrying him through this stuff. So a lot of times she'll sit there and I'll just hear her tail just and I'll walk up and she handed it to me. These roosters out here, some are runners, some are hiders. And the runners on a day like today are like they're almost out of play. Unless you can run them into something like this. But I like hunting where they can hide and where they feel good hiding. And these cattails, get him, bud. Get him. Good girl. That's the limit. Girl, yes, go girl. Oh, that's a good one. Yes, you got him. Oh, who's a good girl? Look at the spurs on that dude. Give. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you worked that, buddy. You got some feathers in your mouth? Oh, you earned him. You got him. Oh, yeah. God, I freaking love it. I love it so much. And man, was that dog work sweet.
There is a huge misconception that a pheasant is just a pheasant. But the difference between a pen-raised bird, or at least one that has been babysat on private land, and a rooster that spends its whole life on public land is huge. If you don't think about your approach, the cover they are most likely to run into and then hole up in, and how you'll get within shotgun range of them before they flush, you're going to watch a lot of birds sail away well out of range.
On a deer hunt, any big game hunt really, you're like hyper aware the day is passing. Very stressful sort of situation because you're just like so aware that you don't have that much time left. This kind of hunting is such a relief because I don't care. You know, go out first day, kill a bird, go out second day, get your limit. I looked at Onyx and found a few places where I think these birds will tuck in out of the wind because it's going to get pretty gnarly today. Just like a wonderful feeling to be going out, to have all day just to follow this pup around and try to find, all I got to do is find 2 birds that cooperate. Okay, come on. I'm gonna have to make kind of a long walk to get where I wanna hunt. I wanna hunt this cattail slough below me, but the wind is just smoking this way, so I'm gonna hunt this field edge up. But I wanna get that wind good for her on the way back. But it is freaking cold out here. If you want a lesson in how to hunt your dog wrong with the wind, just pay attention to what I just did there. The reason I hunted that way is because some of these spots are wide enough where there could be birds that got pushed out to the edge that didn't fly, and now I can work her into the wind on the way back. But if a bird's gonna hide and wait for us, it's probably gonna be a rooster's. As I hoped, some of these birds got pushed out. Just had a great rooster flush, and I tickled him with the first shot. I don't know about the second one, but he pitched down into the slough like 250 yards ahead of us. So I got a mark on him, so I'm gonna hunt down and send her in and give him some time, because it looked like he came down pretty hard. God dang it. The safety thing again. God, I can't believe it. I'm sure I shot 6 feet behind him both times. I hope it was the one I hit before, because he looked pretty healthy, but I still have quite a bit of daylight left. That poor dog's working so hard for me too. Come on. Sorry, Tater. Sometimes you get stuck with a dipshit owner. Can't hit anything.
The one thing I know about wing shooting wild birds is that I'm never too far away from looking like it's my first time holding a shotgun. There's just something about pheasants, especially if you run a flushing dog, where you had better get comfortable being humble, because the misses are coming. As easy as that is to talk about, sometimes it's hard to believe when you watch a few roosters give you every chance in the world to add them to the vest, and yet you just can't. That is something that weighs on my mind every time I leave a limit in one spot and head out to try to redeem myself somewhere down the road.
God dang it. Could get that safety off. Get him. Look at them all. I think we got another rooster in here somewhere. Holy shit. Talk about a lot of work to kill a frickin' bird. Oh, I love it so much. We're almost done, bud. Just, how about one more? Oh, you're so cute. Oh, yes. You're a pretty good little doggy. Oh, you're so cute. Yeah. I like you as a dog and a friend. I'm about to hit the spot where a whole bunch of those birds kind of pitched down in earlier today when I went through. It's getting right, it's getting late. Just kicked up 2 deer, which tells me nobody's hunted through this today, which It's a Monday and it's pretty shitty out. I'm not really surprised, but it gives me a little confidence. But I gotta wade into this mess, find a deer trail or something, and try to get that last limit bird. But I think between me and the truck, which is a long ways away, I'm gonna find one. Hunt dead, bud. Where is he? Good girl. Get him. Good girl. Oh my God, you gotta earn these birds. Oh, I love it so freaking much. Well, that is a good way to end today. The limit bird, after a lot of hiking, a lot of not good shooting from me right away. Feel better getting some good shots. I kind of really walloped that sumbitch, but it's so fun to see that dog. I mean, she's so tired. I asked a lot of her today. They're kind of wired like me, like they don't really want to stop. I just love it so much. It's so fun to watch those freaking dogs work like that.
I get asked all the time why I run black labs. And the truth is that it goes way back to my high school days of pheasant hunting with my Uncle Billy. Now, I veered off into golden retrievers for a while, but being a bird generalist, meaning I love waterfowl, woodcock, quail, grouse, western species, and of course, pheasants, means that I just need the Swiss Army knife of dogs. And there are a few breeds that qualify, but Labrador retrievers are way at the top of the list. And when you find the right bloodline that matches your hunting and training style, it's like discovering a cheat code to a better life.
It's 9 o'clock right now and I just saw a rooster fly in. So I was gonna hunt around this way, but now I'm gonna do the opposite because I know there's a bird right up here. He'll probably get out way ahead of us, but maybe not. Come on, Bear. God, do I keep working that or not? Let's go try to kill this bird. Can't see it. These are like real cattails. They're not blowing over. These birds are running all over them. Getting out ahead, out ahead, out ahead. I need to get this dog with the wind in her nose, in her face. I'm gonna go hunt these willows and I'm gonna hunt all that stuff that these birds have been flying into. And then I'm gonna curl up in the grass and take a nap. This is a very likely rooster spot. Get him. Good girl. Yeah. Just a good puppy. Good girl. Oh, yes. Who's the baddest ass little black lab in all the land? It's you. Well, the first bird happened a lot quicker today than yesterday. Every day kind of just blurs together. But my dog's about toast and I have one side of this little lake left to hunt. And I know there's birds over there because I watched a whole bunch fly in. So I think I'm going to hunt her out. And however it shakes out, whether we get that limit bird or not, I think I'm going to call it on a really, really good trip. This little pup, she's given me a lot on this trip. I've asked a lot of her. This is her, you know, she's 3.5 now, so this is her 3rd season. And so she's really, just really coming into her own. It's so fun to watch her develop and come out here on public land that literally anyone can hunt. And if you're willing to do a little bit of work, there's birds here. You know, they don't They're not easy, but man, are they worth it. And I just keep getting that lesson over and over in my life. I hear people complain all the time about public land and no opportunities, but I'm like, almost everywhere I go, there's something. Deer, western critters, upland. It's just cool. We're so lucky.
There's nothing more reliable in life than a good dog. I believe that in my heart because I've seen it. There isn't anyone who shows up with the enthusiasm they do, and no one's going to give you the effort they will. There's nothing quite like it. And once you experience it, you start to understand why 20,000 or so years ago, our ancestors started working with theirs. And we are so lucky that they did.
People are gonna lose their minds that I'm driving with my dog in the front seat, but it's like a half a mile drive on back roads. Take her to Dairy Queen, go get a Blizzard for myself. I'm gonna give her a little puff cup because she has earned some ice cream today.
Puppy. Yes, you are. Oh, another little puppy.
Rooster flies in that I can go after. She's so cute, isn't she? You are turning into a little pheasant cruncher. I like it. Oh, yeah.
You're so cute. You're the cutest puppy. You're a rooster slayer.